Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex.
Yeah! It's Liddy in the city! Garfield, stand up! Harlem, where you at? PX, what up? Long Island, Strong Island, stand up! It's going down! Yeah!
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex.
Far Rock, what up? Yonkers!
Funk Master Flex Night.
Battery Park, what up?
Funk Master
Jamaica,
Flex
Queens!
Night. Master Flex.
You can cut it. I don't know why we did that.
We were just being random. Like, we just had a whole conversation about this.
If you grew up listening to radio in New York from 95 through 2015, you know what that was.
Exactly. Hot station, Hot 97. Hot 97.
Shot 97.
We in here. We in here. What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Brewery Studios in Garfield, New Jerusalem.
Yes.
I am Darth Messiah. I am not a wrestling genius, but I play one on the internet. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we move on. Alex is on location once again tonight. But on the boards, no, that's Alex. On the boards, J-Kid, Steve Franchise.
Yeah, baby, we in here. It's your boy Steve Franchise in the building, giving you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news. What's going on, baby?
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night.
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex.
Like one of my favorites.
Bring that back!
Yeah.
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex.
Oh my God.
Yes. To want to listen to a brand new song that just came out in 1999, but then you have to sit through 6 minutes of him mixing the song and never actually hearing the song.
Dude, it was nuts. It's like he never lets us hear the new song. Only the first 3 seconds.
About the only time he got to the song was when Ether dropped.
That's true.
That was about it.
That's true. Because he actually wanted that message across. He was like, he can't be shouting out people for 10 minutes, even though the song is actually 3 minutes.
The commissioner is in the chat.
Yo, what's up, Kelvin? We all hyped up.
The commissioner is here.
Something that's non-wrestling is hyping us up right now.
Speaking of non-wrestling, before we get to our favorite segment, Kelvin has helped along with the adaptation of the OTR 2.0, Outside the Ropes, where we just talk about random shit that has nothing to do with wrestling.
Well, I guess we can consider this Outside the Ropes for a little bit, I guess, or we can get to.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
But
cool.
Hold on. He put up a poll.
Oh.
A poll. I did not save the post. Let me get to it. Okay. Best fast food burger. What is your just a specific burger, not just a chain, just a specific burger from a chain?
I've had so many. It's just like I even had the West Coast burgers.
Okay,
So,
yeah, because you were on the West for a while.
Yeah, I was. Almost to Jack in the Box, but I would say In-N-Out was actually a really good burger.
So that's the double, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that double burger.
All right. So the options were Big Mac, Baconator, the Whopper, or the grilled cheese from Five Guys. The winner is Five Guys grilled cheese.
Yes, I would have.
Which, if this had been a year ago, nobody would have gave a shit.
True.
Fucking TikTok made it. Meanwhile, I've been ordering that shit for like 10 years.
They're trying to follow you, bro.
Like those of us that know, it's been hidden on the menu for years. Mm-hmm. It's been for years. It blew up on TikTok all of a sudden in the last year. Because nobody realized like all the toppings are free at Five Guys.
Yeah, they are.
Nobody realized that until a year ago. But yeah, those of us that know. And I always leave with a little tray of peanuts.
Yes. They always have them around, like in big.
Oh yeah, just boxes. There's boxes of peanuts.
And boxes, yeah, like of them. There's pounds of them. And they're all free.
Yeah.
All free to grab.
Yep.
If you guys like peanuts, then yeah, of course.
This is Jersey.
Let's see. Big Mac came in second at 27%. Wendy's. See, I would pick the Baconator. That's my favorite fast food burger of all time.
Too. I love the Baconator more than like the Whopper or any of the bacon sandwiches that Burger King makes.
See, my thing about the Whopper, it's just such a basic ass burger. It is. It's the big size patty.
It's the Krabby Patty.
Yeah, but it's just a basic ass burger. First of all, it doesn't even come with cheese. You have to ask for cheese, and they charge you 40 cents for it. Mm-hmm. It's just a burger, lettuce, tomato, onions, ketchup, mayo. It's the most basic of basic burgers you can get.
I think if you would have put pickles on it, it would have been.
Oh yeah, I think it does have pickles.
Yeah.
I think it comes
so
with pickles.
So it's a whole Krabby Patty.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
It's literally a whole Krabby Patty.
Yeah. But again, if you want cheese, you have to add. It doesn't come with cheese.
I didn't know that they charge like 49 cents for cheese?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Whopper does not come with cheese. You have to ask for cheese. Just like at White Castle, you have to ask for cheese. It does not come with cheese.
Do they still charge you on one of these?
White Castle, I think it's only like 10 cents.
I mean, White Castle.
I think it's only like 10 cents at White Castle. Because they give you that much cheese.
Well, it's that much burger.
Exactly.
It is that much.
Get the Baconator with beer cheese sauce, complete game changer. You know what? They do have that special where you can get the beer cheeseburger, but I never go out of my way to order it when it's not on the menu, like as a special.
Honestly, I would be too lazy with it and not order it.
Honestly, Wendy's has the best sauce game.
I would say that.
All their specialties have the best sauces.
They be having some good sauces there.
Yeah.
I usually go
speaking of which, they need to bring back the sauce packets.
Do you think they taste a lot better on the packets?
The sauce basically tasted the same whether it was the packet or like on a sandwich already made. That one was very, very little difference. I couldn't really tell you which one tasted different.
But they did have some extra flavors on the packets though.
Yeah. But you know what else is sauceum?
Hey.
Cheeks.
Cheeks of the week.
Cheeks of the week are always sauceum.
They're sauceum.
Sauceum. I like to put some sauce on them cheeks. Slather it down in some blackened ranch from Popeyes.
It wouldn't matter if you're tied up or not, and you're still getting sauce.
Slather it down in some blue cheese from Wingstop. Fuck ranch, by the way. Fuck ranch.
Thank you.
Fuck ranch.
Thank you.
I stand on that.
You're with me.
I ain't gonna argue with you. I stand on it.
Dude, I'm with you. Fuck ranch. Fuck ranch. Blue cheese all the fucking way.
Even though I just bigged up the blackened ranch from Popeyes. But that's a whole nother game.
Okay.
That's a
right.
special type of ranch. Just basic bitch ranch, eat a dick.
Yes.
Eat a dick.
That's what I'm saying. If you like the taste of ass in your mouth, I can't. Nah.
Anyway, Kaden Carter, she had them cheeks out. She had them cheeks out. And everybody's favorite
Cheeks of the week.
Internet hoe, Amanda Sakamoto, I believe is her real name. Amanda Sakamoto.
I would like to put another S on her name.
If you are listening to this on an audio platform, do yourself a favor. Hop over to YouTube. Tune into the first 3-5 minutes. Enjoy the chicks with us. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah. This is mostly the first 10 minutes now.
Oh yeah, because we threw in a little extra today.
Yeah, we did, but it was great.
Yeah, but you'll know where to look in the video stream based on where you hear this.
As soon as you hear
Takes it a week.
then you know.
There you go.
All right.
And then Mandy was on a boat.
She's on a boat.
She's on a boat. She was with a bunch of girls from NXT. Who was all in this picture? Let's see. We got JC Jane was there, Cora Jade, India Hartwell, and Roxanne Perez, and one unnamed friend that does not wrestle. But yeah, they all had the yams out.
friend.
They all had the yams out on the boat.
Probably a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, they all look like some of them are passed out. Some of them are trying to hang on.
Yeah.
This one's doing a competition to see if she could steady off the boat. You know what? I actually root for her. Hopefully she's balanced. Yo, for real.
But yeah, on the right side, you've got what the fuck was their group called? Oh, Toxic Attraction. They're back together for this photo op.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then on another note, Kelly, aka Barbie Blank. I don't know why she didn't use her real name to wrestle, because she played an airhead, and Barbie Blank is the name of an airhead to me. But anyway, yeah, Kelly is she's very pregnant.
Yes, very.
Very pregnant. Speaking of which, Alexa Bliss just announced she's pregnant, I think yesterday.
Oh.
Her and that weirdo Cope TV host guy that I don't know what the fuck he actually does. Or he's in a band. I don't know. Him.
Damn.
And then, obviously, I saw a bunch of memes. Remember the Dolph Ziggler? It should have been me! Yeah, every simp is posting that saying it should have been me. I don't want no damn kids. Unless it's Rihanna. But then again, she's already been bred, so no thank you.
Yep.
Because I would have been a stay-at-home dad for Rihanna. But that's another story. And Natalia. We haven't had Natalia in a while.
Yeah.
She's got the chicks out for a change instead of rubbing on her sister. Oh yeah, Ty Mello Conti is also pregnant. They announced it at Double or Nothing.
Jesus.
Sammy Guevara's peed in her a couple of times.
Some summer babies are coming out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Very, very.
And
Hopefully future stars.
and Cheeks adjacent, the Garcia twins, formerly the Bella twins. Nikki had her twins out poking. What? They was out poking.
Oh, they poking, all right.
Yeah. This was at some sort of like festival or some bullshit.
I don't think they're the twin size anymore.
And to me, that's the only way to tell them apart is who has the bigger chest. Because I don't know their faces well enough to tell who is who. What? I can do. One's got implants. One is itty bitty titty committee. So
True.
That's how you tell them apart in my book.
Yeah, but throughout the years, you can honestly could tell actually. One's not wearing that much makeup. The other one is.
No, but I'm saying like if we've got them like kind of like dressed up the same, like how they do photo shoots dressed the same.
Yeah.
I can't tell a difference other than breast size. That's the only way I can tell a difference. Or maybe that's just me being a perv. But anyway, I digress.
No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, you can easily tell them apart now.
Moving over to Ultra Fantasy Book It. Last week, it's seasonally appropriate. Dragon Force presented their version of Double or Nothing. We kicked the night off as Swerve Scott Strickland arrived to the building. Tom Phillips approached him. Swerve, how do you feel about the announcement your main event title match was changed to be inside of a steel cage? No escaping, pinfall or submission only. Tom, that don't mean shit to me. In a cage, backstage, in the streets, in your mama's house, Don't matter. I'm going to whoop Moxley's ass like no one has ever done before. He ain't tough. He's just some white boy with too much free time that likes to hurt himself. The legend of John Moxley dies inside that cage tonight. Match 1. The World of Stardom Championship. Sasha Banks defending against Deonna Purrazzo and Io Shirai. And with 58% of the votes, Sasha Banks retains. Match 2. A tag team match. The Briscoes taking on the Street Profits. And with 57% of the votes, the Briscoes bring home the victory. Match 3 for the ECW TV Championship. It was the first ever triple threat last man standing match. You've got to get both opponents down. Kazuchika Okada retained the ECW TV title against Sheamus and Keith Lee. Match 4, a 6-man tag match. The Bullet Club, represented by Jay White, Kenta, and Bad Luck Fale, taking on Death Triangle. And with 60% of the votes, Bullet Club is the victor.
Very oozy.
And in the main event, inside the steel cage, pinfall or submission only. No escapes. And the top is surrounded by barbed wire in case you get froggy and you want to run. Hashtag and still a WWF World Champion Jon Moxley with 76% of the votes. And that was Double or Nothing. And this week's episode of Warzone. We're going to kick the night off. Maxwell Jacob Freeman taking on the Samoan werewolf Jake and Fatu. Next up, Nikita Lyons versus Emma. And then Bailey will come to the ring for a promo. There's no one left. I've beaten everybody. I beat 3 women in one night, and now they can't challenge me again. So, I think I'm just going to go home until somebody gets hired. But oh wait, who comes out? Charlotte Flair. You haven't beaten me. Uh-oh, who comes out next? It's Asuka. I'm not going to do the bad Japanese voice. But she hasn't beaten Asuka either.
Yeah.
So we have challengers. We have challengers. Match 3. The Acclaimed taking on Red Dragon. Match 4. A triple threat tag team match. It is the Brotherhood, Cody and Dusty, versus the Good Brothers versus the Brothers of Destruction. It's a brother.
We'll have a field day.
It's a brother match.
It's a brother match. Hulk Hogan's favorite match.
For the number one contender in the tag team division. And our main event, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who is the MLW Openweight Champion, taking on Darby Allin in a title match. And that will be Warzone.
Man. What a brother match.
What a brother match. Let's start off with some bullshit.
All right.
Fucking Ryback. This guy don't learn, does he?
I seen this shit yesterday, actually.
I just want you to know that I voted for retire.
Me too.
I
did too.
I voted for retire.
We're both a part of this poll.
This guy don't fucking quit.
Why? And it kind of sucks because he just lost a pet and he was like just posting it.
Yeah, respect to the fallen comrade, but you know.
But yeah, but after that, I feel like he had a spark of hope and he was like, "Hey, am I coming back?"
So he's
dude.
He now owns the name Ryback. He's got the trademark for it. He finally, after fighting WWE for 8 years or whatever, however long he's been fired, he says, "Where do you want the big guy to return?" Poll sponsored by his nutrition company. The options are AEW, WWE, Impact, or retire. And of course, retire wins. As every time he posts, "Where do you want me to return?" It's retire.
Embarrassing. This
Retire.
is honestly embarrassing.
And then breaking news, because I saw this on the way here. Where is it? He tweeted, I will be cleared this summer to officially return to wrestling. I challenge Ed Goldberg in my return to a retirement match.
His retirement match or Goldberg's retirement match?
Hopefully both.
Hopefully both. Because they're both as plain as stale bread. So I hope the loaf breaks. I hope the loaf breaks on both of them. Because I'm tired of seeing both of them, honestly.
Yo, Ryback don't quit.
He doesn't.
He don't
and Goldberg
quit.
doesn't quit either. He's already talking about he going to AEW.
I mean, Goldberg, I get he wants a proper retirement match. Okay, fine. But he can still do it in WWE. He might not be under contract, but they'll give him one.
They just gave him a belt.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, they just gave him a belt. I mean, that's not proper. I mean, he should have worked his ass off for that belt.
Yeah.
Like everybody else. Just gave him a belt.
And some positive news. Bianca Belair and the Street Profits were on the latest episode of Wild 'N Out. They follow the Usos and the New Day, who in the past have appeared on Wild 'N Out. Mm-hmm. The New Day episode was atrocious.
Yeah, it was.
They were atrocious.
Remember it.
The Usos, they held their own in Wild Style.
Yeah,
they held their own, but New Day, nothing was hitting.
Yeah,
nothing was hitting.
And that was the same episode where what is it? Mercedes Moné was in it, right?
Was it? I don't know. I don't remember Sasha
Banks. She was in
Banks.
an episode too.
She might have been on her own episode, but I don't recall her.
I think she didn't do that.
I definitely didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure she was on the show.
Yeah, she didn't do that well. It's all right.
But yeah, Usos held their own in the Wild Style.
But that's awesome though that the Street Profits and Bianca was there.
Yeah.
That's a good show. It's a pretty good show. I don't know how it is now, but
it's still the same shit. Same shit. Yeah. And Nick Cannon still wants to be a rapper, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
that dream will never happen. But okay. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
of course.
So Saturday afternoon, I was gonna say night. Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. in Saudi Arabia, Seth Franklin Rollins is your new world heavyweight champion.
My thoughts?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Why did they start this match first?
I said the exact same thing.
Why did they start this match first? Dude, I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna put the tag team match first. Or they're gonna put
Kelvin said Sasha was on an episode with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But yeah, getting back to this. Why, if you're presenting a new heavyweight title belt, why would you make this the beginning of the match? Why would you make this first on the card? That means there's no interest.
Initially, I said the same thing, but after watching the order of the matches, it did make sense. Again, Roman is the biggest thing in the company.
It is.
Also, you're in Saudi Arabia. It's a Muslim crowd. So Sami Zayn winning it makes sense.
I understand, and that's another whole discussion that I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with that, but it should have been like the second main event, honestly.
Now they kept advertising triple main event. So it was this match, it was Cody Brock, and then the tag team match.
Here's the thing though. How is the first match a main event?
If you go back to the last one, Backlash in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Double main event. So it was the Bad Bunny Damian Priest match. That was actually the middle of the show.
in the middle.
In the arena, there was an intermission. There was a quick little concert, and then they restarted the show. So that works as that's your intermission break. Here's your main event.
Okay, but
I agree. Why are you putting this on first? You put something on in the middle of the show. I guess maybe put this on no, because then you bury this in the middle of the show. Put Brock Cody on in the middle of the show. And then you put this on right before Roman.
that's what I think it should have happened. The thing is, like, if you're putting it first on the match, and this is like an inaugural thing, right? Like, this is the very first WWE title heavyweight belt that was reborn or something, or just like a new belt. Why would you put this as the beginning of your show? It doesn't look like you give a fuck about the belt.
But to play devil's advocate, you put it on first. That way you've seen nothing else before it. You get the first pop from the crowd for this belt. That's playing the other side of the fence.
I don't know. I still disagree on playing it first. I think Cody and Brock should have been first, honestly. Cody Brock should have definitely been first. This should have been a middle match, honest. If you want my honest opinion, because Sammy and Kevin Owens main event with Roman,
If you go back to WrestleMania 28, which is one of my favorites, they had a triple main event for WrestleMania 28, and it was literally the last three matches. It was CM Punk versus Chris Jericho, best in the world. It was Triple H versus Undertaker, end of an era, Hell in a Cell match. And then it was once in a lifetime John Cena versus The Rock.
Yeah, but they weren't going for like more titles. They weren't going for like.
Now, mind you, the world title was third from the end. So Undertaker, Triple H, and Rock Cena were bigger than the world title at that time.
True, but I don't know, man. I just felt like it's the lack of respect on the belt that you're just.
I get what you're saying, but playing devil's advocate, their rationale makes sense. I don't agree with it, but there's an argument to be made.
I definitely don't agree with it, but okay. But, that was my opinion.
The one positive thing about this pay-per-view, some of the outcomes I did not expect. Like, I didn't see Asuka winning. I didn't see Becky losing.
Me neither. I didn't see any of the results that we just got. Like, the one Asuka winning is a surprise to me.
Yeah.
Or it could mean that WWE's racist. I don't know, but it could mean that. But because Bianca's been on a bad streak, like ever since WrestleMania.
Now, Becky losing, okay, fine, because I didn't expect the Zoe Stark alliance with Trish to bloom this big, this fast. Mm-hmm. So, okay, that now makes sense. But again, good on them for calling, not allowing people like us to just guess what's going to happen.
Exactly. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed the match.
Yeah.
Trish looked good.
Yeah.
Trish looked absolutely good. I actually watched the whole pay-per-view.
The most clothes Trish Stratus has ever worn in a ring.
Yeah, true, because of religious reasons, but okay.
Oh, speaking of which, clothes. Asuka was wearing velvet. I know she was hot. I get a hot just watching people wear velvet. Mm-hmm. So she had to be all kinds of just soaked under there after a match.
Like the most like cutest, darkest clown, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's something about this turns me on for some reason. I don't know.
Too much hentai.
Yeah, right. So much hentai. Moving on.
So speaking of Sami Zayn and being in front of a Muslim crowd, he did one of the traditional things that Muslims do. He traveled to Mecca while he was out there, and there's some sort of like sacred wall or something that you go visit, and he did that. So good for him. He said this was the first time he got the chance to make that trip.
Yeah,
but it's like a big goal in the Muslim lifestyle.
But what a surprise, right?
Yeah,
with Sammy being here, we were talking for years that Sammy is not allowed to be here.
Yeah,
Sammy's not, it's not gonna go well with these people He literally got welcomed with open arms.
Mm-hmm. Got the biggest pop, just like he was in Montreal.
The biggest pop. Like, dude, you imagine, like, you can make peace with this shit.
Sami Zayn's bi-coastal.
Hey.
from
living
Montreal
the
to Jeddah. He's bi-coastal.
Sami Zayn is living the dream right now of going to enemy territory and just come out harmless.
Yeah.
For real.
And then, as a surprise, he wore his traditional Muslim garb for his entrance.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he spoke in Arabic to the crowd, and that really got them over. Mm-hmm. Really got them over.
That honestly got them over. And I feel like this was a match that I knew they were going to win.
You know what's funny? Again, I thought it was going the other way.
You thought Roman was going to
I really thought they were going to put all those belts on Roman.
I was just as hype at
in my mind, what they were going to do was have Roman and Solo win the belts. Mm-hmm. And then that's why the Usos are jealous and turn. I like what they ended up doing because it still works. But in my mind, they were going the other way with the belts.
Yeah. But I enjoyed how the outcome came out, though, because it actually gives Sammy a really good push.
Yeah.
Which, to the point, I think there will be another turnover where Kevin Owens and Sammy are going to fight again.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable
because I feel like it's going to be because Sammy's overhyped and Kevin Owens is like in the back burner.
Yeah.
But that's in the future.
Yeah. But on social medias, Himi Uso, that's his new name now. Himi Uso.
It's Himi.
His wife, Trinity Fatu, formerly known as Naomi, she got on Instagram, "Oh, it's a wrap. When he get like this, count your days."
Look at her hyping her man up.
Yeah. like a good woman is supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
But yo,
Jimmy, literally.
The super kick heard around the world.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "I got you, Oos. I got you." Bam.
I'm going to do what you should have done years ago. You know, thinking back to that Hell in a Cell match where when Jimmy was still injured and he came back to help Jay, and then Roman put him in that fucking knee bar, and he told Jimmy, "You better quit or I'm gonna break your brother's leg."
Shit.
Now Jimmy's getting revenge for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's nobody's bitch.
He's already getting.
I'm still surprised WWE actually made that T-shirt.
Yeah, word. that T-shirt is
nobody's bitch.
I definitely want that T-shirt. If they're going around it again or making a new design of that, I'm definitely getting it this time. I really want that shirt.
Yeah, that was. It's so simple, but it's a fire shirt at the same time.
Dude, did you catch that Rikishi actually said something?
Oh yes. I think I didn't save that one, but yeah, Rikishi got on Twitter and he said it sounded like he was going to show up to like SmackDown and regulate.
I feel like he will, and it's going to be the Usos with Rikishi managing, and it's not going to be Bloodline. It's just going to be like
Samoan Dynasty,
or some shit. Ooh, that's gonna be crazy.
But remember, you still have Solo. What is Solo gonna do now? Whose side is he taking?
You gonna take your pop side, or you gonna take your cousin's side? I think Solo might take Roman's side still, unless those few shoulder bumps that did.
Yeah, I was about to say. I remember last week on SmackDown when he bumped into him, and then Roman was just, "Yo, my bad," and he just kept it moving. He just kept it moving.
He's scared of him. It's the tribal chief, a tribal chump right now?
Possibly.
With Solo?
Possibly.
Shit.
Also, over the weekend, Xavier Woods, who was not invited to Saudi Arabia because he did not have a match, although they brought like 5 or 6 other people that didn't have matches. LA Knight was there, Karen Cross, Scarlett.
Hey, who are those people, though, in the screen?
Yeah, Xavier Woods was in Las Vegas.
People, though.
He was in Las Vegas where AEW was. He was doing some sort of like Dell seminar or some bullshit. But while he was there, he hung out with, Cesaro, Adam Cole, and That guy, black guy, I always forget his name. He's so unimportant.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name now or WWE. Malcolm Bivens, there we go.
something like that.
Malcolm Bivens, there we go.
Malcolm Bivens. What was his name I forgot his name in AEW.
I don't know, but Malcolm Bivens, yeah.
Yeah.
He hung out with them while he was in Las Vegas.
So apparently, like, the rules is still, or it has been lenient.
I guarantee you he was at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he was there.
Mm-hmm. He was definitely there.
There's no reason you're in town, your friends are there, you're a wrestler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was backstage.
I'm sure you were rooting
Pretty
for them
sure
in
he was
the back.
backstage.
Yeah. I'm sure you were rooting for them in the back. Yeah. For real. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Last week, I came across this picture on Al Gore's internet at AEW seat filler waiting area. Now, the WWE has been criticized heavily for having seat fillers. And last year, their seat filler guidelines leaked.
Oh, shit.
So now AEW seat filler sign got leaked. So they're doing it too.
Wow.
You fucking marks.
This fuck.
What a mark.
You fucking marks.
And the biggest mark, it has to copy what Vince McMahon's doing or what Triple H is doing.
And
Tony Khan.
What a mark.
they need seat fillers because they did not sell out Double or Nothing.
Nope.
They kept advertising approximately 11,000 seats, which is possible.
You see all these empty seats right here?
That building I believe that building holds 16,000.
These seats are for people who didn't give a fuck.
Right. So TV side was full. To the right side of this picture where the ramp is, those two sections were full. And then the section to the left side of this picture, that was like half full. But then again, everything behind commentary and TV side was full. The second level non-TV side was empty. Upper level TV side was like half full. So 11,000, I can buy it. I can buy 11,000. I think this building holds like 16,000.
That is crazy though, because that's just nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing. That's like you just promoted the biggest piece of shit ever. Like, for real. This is like Backlash, how it was before.
Yeah. But hey, again, it's a law of diminishing returns with AEW. Every time they revisit a city they've been to 2, 3, 4 times, less and less tickets are sold to the show. Less people are traveling to see them. And because, basically, I've already had a vacation in this city. Yeah. Why am I going back? Or the people that live in that city, all right, I've seen AEW a couple times. I don't feel like spending more money to see them. I'm just going to watch them home.
Yeah, they're just so used to seeing them for like the same, like,
now,
3 months.
To be fair, WWE has the same problems. Now, WWE has had a resurgence in ticket sales since the pandemic, but they are starting to, taper off again. Mm-hmm. To be fair, because shit on one, you got to shit on the other. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they was not a sellout.
No, I mean, they tried, but then they try to fill in seats for the camera side. Yeah.
I think the biggest surprise of Double or Nothing for me, why the fuck did Jade Cargill lose to Chris Statlander?
She came back.
You had this streak go for 2 years, and Chris Statlander's the person you put over? Chris Statlander's the Brock Lesnar in this situation? Really?
I for sure thought it was Taya Valkyrie.
Which, again, should have been, and it should have been the first time, not this rematch. Because the pay-per-view was a rematch from like a month ago on TV.
Mm-hmm. Well, all of a sudden, she came in. I missed the full part of this match. I was just surprised that she won.
The match was less than a minute.
I'm surprised she came in and won. She's not even a part of this match.
No, because the match, she had the regular match against Taya Valkyrie, and then Jay just got on the mic, started bragging. It was like, oh, I'm going to issue an open challenge right now because I know I can beat everybody.
See, I didn't see that part.
And then out comes Chris Statlander. But again, seriously, Chris Statlander's the Brock Lesnar to the streak? Really?
Yeah.
Or is she more like the Kevin Nash to the streak?
I think that's what it is.
She's the Kevin Nash to the Goldberg streak?
Yeah.
Okay, I can buy.
She's the Kevin Nash.
But she's definitely not the Brock Lesnar to the Taker streak.
Because no. Because we always looked at Jade as the Goldberg.
Yeah.
As the division, like WCW Goldberg with the winning streak.
Yeah.
I never looked at it as Undertaker streak. That's like a once a year type thing.
Yeah.
If you win once a year, like, and without losing, that's an incredible streak.
Well, if you think about it, Jade Cargill's had 60 matches in 2 years, so.
The Goldberg streak, the streak.
Well, Goldberg had they claimed that streak was like, what, 180 something?
I mean.
And that was basically like a year. It was a little over a year.
Yeah.
I mean, they did start padding the numbers, but it was like a little over a year that streak went on.
Unless you want to pull off the reverse Kurt Hawkins, like.
Oh, yeah.
Card.
It was like
Instead of losing every match,
117
you won
straight
every
losses.
match.
And then he finally won.
Instead of losing every match, you've won every match. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's probably bad booking on my part.
Well, we know who booked it.
On that part, yeah.
The other women's match,
What a mark.
Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter. Oh, there was a lot of cakes. It's a lot of cheeks.
So much cheese.
So much cheeks. But
Cheeks of the week.
I believe the match was only 3 minutes long. I believe it had something to do with Jamie Hayter's injury that she was nursing.
Yeah. She sustained.
Yeah.
What she had a
Because they had Paige and not Paige, Saraya and Ruby Soho, not Ruby Wright. They jumped Jamie Hayter backstage, dragged her out to the ring,
I've seen that.
and then the match was 3 minutes. So I'm guessing that was to cover her injury.
Yeah, she had to come out twice.
Yeah.
Or her music had to come out twice.
Yeah. But on the behalf of Toni Storm, this is the second time she's had to take the title from an injured champion. Because remember, she became the champion, the interim champion, after Thunder Rosa mysteriously got hurt after she almost got jumped in the locker room and was crying in the bathroom and couldn't leave because she thought everybody wanted to kill her. So yeah, she became the interim champion, and now she beats a injured champion in a glorified squash match. So, again, great start to her title reign again.
Yes. Again. Hey. I mean,
other than that,
how you win? I mean, yes, take the opportunities as you can get them.
yeah, obviously. But
This will let you get talked about, and not in a good way. Like, they could be telling you, like, "Hey, you just went off of handicaps."
yeah. I mean, I don't want to say this card was trash, but not a lot moved me. Like,
Say how you really
you had the battle royal with pockets. I wasn't gonna watch that nonsense. Then you had the unsanctioned match with Jericho and Adam Cole. Whatever. It was FTR versus Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Okay, great wrestling match, but it meant nothing. You really thought Lethal and Jarrett were going to win the titles? Come on.
No, I didn't think that at all.
Although Mark Briscoe was a great ref. I'll give him
yeah.
that. Great ref. Wardlow and Christian Cage ladder match. First of all, why did Wardlow do a swanton on Luchasaurus?
That shit was funny. He did sloppy ass one time.
Like your big spot had nothing to do with the person that was in the match. Like, that made zero sense.
And I don't know. It didn't. Most of these matches didn't move.
Again, I'm not going to say it was trash, but just nothing moved me. You had the trios match, House of Black versus. Oh yes, we gotta talk about this.
Oh yes, yeah.
Fucking Max Caster. He ripped the entire House of Black a new asshole.
Especially Buddy Murphy.
I forgot what he said about Brody Lee. He called him some kind of like queer or something.
Yeah.
And then he said, how is it the House of Black when there's no black guys to no. First he said blackface. How does Malachi Black get away with having blackface? And then to Buddy Murphy.
No, he did say it was no black guys.
You're getting cucked by a kid named Dom.
Getting cucked by a kid named Dominic.
Yes.
Dude.
That was beautiful.
Max Caster always I always knew he was like a hidden gem. Right?
Yes, he always brings it.
Delivers, bro.
Always brings it.
Them bars are crazy, bro.
The ARS bars.
And then there was that bullshit match with the Elite and the BBC, whatever you want to call them. I didn't watch it. I refused to watch it.
I didn't see what happened.
All I saw the clip of this fucking exploding super kick and one of the Jackson idiots with tacks in their foot. That's all I've seen. Other than I'm not gonna watch the shit. I'm gonna keep it so real. I'm not watching the shit.
Yeah, I really ain't watching it. I didn't really watch it. I think I was in the bathroom at the time.
No, this was the main event. Again, they called it a double main event. You had the Four Pillars match, and then this went on after it. Good night. I'm going to sleep. Mm-hmm. Cut that shit off.
Yeah. They just, I don't know if they were hyping the game up or whatever the fuck.
Whatever. But my main event. Maxwell Jacob Freeman once again retained the AW World Championship, and then he talked hella shit in the media scrum, and he dragged his scrotum across Tony Khan's face. Dragged his scrotum across Tony Khan's face.
What a mark.
Look up.
He dragged his scrotum across. Hold on, where's the quote? Like. Where's the quote? Hold on.
He looks like a total mark. Tony Khan, of course.
Well, obviously.
Yes. Look at him.
He looks like he's about to shit on himself. That's what it looks like.
He looks like he just got surprised that they told him about the seat waiting process. That just got leaked.
One of the quotes, everybody thinks I'm talking about WWE, right? And now does Nick Khan want me to work in his fucking company? Sure. Does Triple H want me to work for his company? Sure. Calm down. Everything's fine. Or maybe not. But I'm kind of bored of the sport, and I'm bored from the lack of respect from professional wrestling fans.
Talk your shit.
Yes, he did.
Talk his shit, for real.
So when I say take my ball and go home, I mean literally, I'm just hanging up the fucking lineage of this title. Because frankly, I don't know if anybody's worth of beating me for this thing. Now I'm not just gonna hand it away. Why the fuck would I do that? I earned this thing. So please, by all means, take it off me. Somebody, please, take me out of my fucking misery. But until then, we'll see what happens. He dragged his balls across Tony Khan's face.
Mm-hmm. You already know. He was like, give me somebody. And take this off of me.
And if you remember going back to Full Gear when he won the title, and he never sat down. He just stood there, and he yelled at the fucking crowd. And again, Tony Khan just sat there. What is he going to do? What is he going to do?
What a mark.
What a mark.
Yeah, he looks like that. What he's looking like right now in this picture.
Yeah. Gotta love MJF. He just makes Tony Khan all kinds of uncomfortable.
Hell yeah. And, I mean, I can imagine him doing this in WWE.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And I can imagine him being in the main event with Roman Reigns. I can imagine that. We might get it.
Well, who's the babyface then? That's the problem.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, so we're talking. Well,
we're talking Roman Reigns get into his senses and at the last part of his like reign,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
MJF fucking comes out.
Now, one of the controversies, Sabu.
Man,
Sabu. So if you recall, about this time last year, after Tony Khan purchased Ring of Honor, TNT, well, not TNT, Warner Discovery, the company that owns TNT and TBS, they said they didn't want the Briscoes on the show because of Jay Briscoe's alleged homophobic comments from 15 years ago, which he apologized for then, apologized for recently, but they said they still not want him on the show, right? So now, Sabu, who said all kinds of racist shit, all kinds of sexist shit, homophobic shit, A, was on Dynamite, and B, was on the pay-per-view. How does this shit fly?
I don't know. Freaking Jay.
Personally, I have no issue with either one of them, with Sabu or Jay Briscoe, but I'm just trying to, for the sake of consistency, where does any of this make any fucking sense?
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, when I saw Sabu, like, debuting on AEW, I was like, ooh, I know this ain't gonna go well. Like, with the feedback that the fans would actually give him. Because when I heard about that, oof, it's not gonna go pretty.
I'm just saying, for the sake of consistency, why was he allowed?
Exactly.
It took Jay Briscoe to die for him to make an appearance on AEW television. It wasn't until he died is okay, you can give him a memorial. But Sabu, he just walks through the door, he's on TV, and nonetheless helping a babyface.
Which is not really his style. He's usually like a heel, like he'll throw a chair at your ass. But wow,
where's the consistency? That's all I'm asking. Where's the consistency?
You know what? Tony Khan's still a mark for this.
What a mark.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh man, yeah.
Point up all he wants, but it's gonna catch up to him.
And guess what? We have an official date for Take Forever.
Fun. Yeah, fun.
And it will
Take
finally
like 3
be
years.
available on June 29th. Take Forever. You can finally buy it.
Wait forever.
Wait forever, take forever.
It took forever. AEW's took forever.
Only took 3 years.
It only did take 3 years.
Does this typically happen with video games, to announce something 3 years out that coming soon?
Some video games went through this, but this one shouldn't have a reason to. Look at the graphics; they're not even as like.
It's super cartoonish.
It's so cartoonish. This should have came out 2 years ago already. No, but the reason why it didn't come out is because of roster change. WWE had that issue, but they still released it. Fuck it.
I heard it was more about the coding and like the weird shit that they wanted to add to matches where they just couldn't figure out how to make it work.
That's probably the blood that they were putting in, because they're hyping the blood so much. Like,
I also heard it had to do with like the weapons, like the Molotov cocktails and the fucking like barbed wire brooms and shit.
jeez, what are they putting? This sounds like the ECW like.
No,
type of
it's
game.
every death match like wrestler's fantasy.
True. But this is made by Ukes. I mean, the guys who made
Yeah, and then there was also a holdup
No
over the
Mercy.
rating because of the blood. That was also an issue.
Yeah.
But that was after they actually finished the game. But actually, the production had to do with like all the like little quirks and things they couldn't figure out how to make work. Like basically, like you couldn't throw the Molotov cocktail unless you had a certain amount of stamina. Or like what happens if you miss? Where does it go? What does it do? what if it bounces and like goes over the railing, or what if it bounces and goes near another opponent, like in a multi-person match? They couldn't figure out how to code those things.
True. And that's why they have patches.
That's why you don't let Kenny Omega be in charge of a video game production.
True.
What the fuck does he know? He just plays them and masturbates.
That's true. That is also true. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, with this game,
Okay, if you want him to be the liaison for it, fine. But why was he like in charge of like the production team? The fuck does he know?
All I know is this shit better be good on net play. This shit better be fun as fuck, just like in No Mercy.
Valdor said Fight Forever looks like moves from a mobile game.
Yo, for real, they do. It looks like AEW Mobile. Like you get to fight on with gacha games and shit.
Yeah.
Like a loot system.
Yeah.
I would hate that. I would hate if they did that for this.
But it does. Allegedly, there's a bunch of mini games in it, so that's quite possible. Quite possible. I think there's like a baseball game. I
think that's what I saw in one of those modes. I saw something like a baseball game. Some like I don't know. I saw some other shit.
Yeah.
I just hope the game is fun. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Because if we have to wait forever for this shit, man.
Like a sucker, I'm gonna buy it, play it for a month, and then never touch it again.
Yeah, we're all gonna buy it, huh? I want to know how it is on the Switch. I hope it doesn't run like crap. If it doesn't, then that's just another thing I could put on my Switch in the meantime.
Okay.
And then get a PC version for my Aces ROG Ally. You know, my PC device that I'm getting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The one you dropped the grip on.
Yo, for real. Stacks. Yeah.
Yeah, Kelvin saying the graphics is supposed to be based on No Mercy. Yeah, we know that, but this is also 2023.
Yeah, I mean, we just want it to be fun, though. That's the only thing. I just want it to be fun. I know the graphics are not going to be awe-inspiring, but...
Like Chris Jericho and his massive abs, and we all know he doesn't have massive abs. Yeah. He has a massive...
Dad bod.
Dad bod. From all the Grey Goose that he drinks.
Mm-hmm. For real.
And he likes to complain about corporate companies not taking their customer service seriously. He's complained about Delta. He's complained about Hilton hotels, Wyndham hotels. There's a list. Like you've got to scroll through his Twitter and see like all the places, because he won't even call. He'll just put it on Twitter, and then hopefully somebody responds. You're a fucking celebrity. I'm sure you can get through to an executive.
Freaking Karen Jericho over here. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's going down!
Oh, yeah?
Nah. I'm not doing that again.
We'll do that.
No. I've had enough funk smack to flex for the night. I have been Darth Messiah, and you, sir?
Yeah, Steve Franchise. Good night to all. To all, good night.
Peace.
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night.